Hi Margaret, I hope you're doing good. I just wanted to show you a couple new songs so that you have something to practice at home this week. I know you have another song picked out and you're still kind of trying to finish He's a Pirate, so keep working on that. And then these two are on page 8, so it's just the next page. And here the new concept is, that in the new rhythms, is the 16th notes. We briefly talked about them before, but these are your fastest ones so far. So 16th notes, they last very, very short period of time. So there's a really convenient way to count them. It's 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and so whereas your eighth notes were just 1 and 2 and you gotta start adding the E's and the Ah's in between. So 1E and so on and so forth. So in the song here, I Don't Know by Ozzy Osbourne, it really showcases those 16th notes really well. So I'll show you what it sounds like first, just very slowly. So first thing you play is a chord right here, and that's just your A5. It's like a power chord, and it's a 0 on the A string, and then 2, 2, second fret right here with your index and middle finger on your D and G strings. So this is your quarter note first. You go 1E and so you don't have to go 1E and since this is not 16th notes yet, so this is just quarter note. So 1E and now on 2E and you're going to start your palm muting, and you already know how to palm mute, so just make sure the palm of your hand is sitting right on top of the bridge, and your 2E and 3E and 4E and will be palm muted on the 0 of the A string. So 2E and 3E and 4E and so together it sounds like this: 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and just going to turn it up a little bit higher so you can hear a little bit better. And again, 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and then the next part, it's a different chord, so you just slide those two fingers to the 4th fret and you do the same thing: 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and third measure is on the 5th fret, same thing: 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and then the ending is the only different part. So here you just put down your open G chord. You'll notice that's what it looks like. And you take a half note. So it's 1, 2, because half note is always 2 beats. So 1, 2, and then the ending is 3, 4. Okay. So for 3, I would just put your index finger on the 2nd fret of the G and play it with the 0 string of the D. Like that. So first you do your open G chord, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's it. So together it sounds like this, and I'll do it slowly: 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and 2E and 3E and 4E and 1, 2E and 3E and 4E and 1, 2, 3, 4. And in the next little clip, I'm going to show you what it sounds like faster. So I hope you enjoy working on this one. So here's the second song. This one's called The Joker, and it's by the Steve Miller Band. And it says that it was a #1 hit in 1974. So it's a pretty famous song for sure. So this one here has 8th notes and 16th notes, and it also has 8th note rests. So both the 8th notes and the 8th note rests are counted as 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and just like I said before. And then the 16th ones are with E's and Ah's, 1E and a 2E and so on and so forth. So while this song is actually really easy to play on your left hand, your pick, really make sure you're alternating it so that you're fast enough for those quick 16th notes, because there's going to be really quick ones in there, such as, so you really want to make sure down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up through the whole thing, right? So the rhythm is super important in this song. So if I clap you the rhythm first, it's a little bit easier that way to start with. So you can do that at home too. So for the count, you got here 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so that's the first part. And again, I'll do it again: 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and a. Okay, so on those rests, you really want to make sure you mute your strings so that there's no sound at that time. So 1 and 2. So 2 is nothing. 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and a. Okay, and I'll do it without counting this time. Okay, and that's the first measure. Now, when you get from that 0 2 on the D string here, you got to go back to the 0. So on 1. So and a 1 and, right? And I'll do it again from the beginning, just one time. So second finger on the 3rd fret, and then first finger will be on the 2nd. That's it, just 2 fingers for this song. Pretty easy, but like I said, for those 16th notes, you really want to make sure you're going really fast up and down with your pick. So again, we got 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and a 1 and 2 is again a rest. Now here's where the intense part comes in, a little bit intense, all 16th notes. Sounds like this. And a 3 E and a 4 E and I'll do it again. And a 3 E and a 4 E and or 2 0 3 3 3 3 2 2 0 0, and that's it. So if I combine the 2 bars together, it sounds like this: 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and a 1 and 2 and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and a 1 and 2 and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. Okay, and in the next clip that I recorded for you, it's just a little bit faster, and you can see my left hand a little bit better since it's a close-up, so I hope that helps. So how about for next week you prepare the 2 songs, and then we're gonna keep adding more next week. So yeah, hope that helps this week, and I'll see you next week. Bye.